So today we will be installing the CSI driver for Unity. We're going to use the product guide as a guide to step us through the process. So this is the Unity VSA that we have. We are connecting via iSCSI. So these are the two initiators. These initiators come from the two worker nodes that will house all the pods. We do support fiber channel as well, but for this demo we're going to be using iSCSI. If we log into the two worker nodes, you'll see the same iSCSI initiator. You don't have to register the host. The script for installing this will do that for you. So the first thing we have to do is enable the feature gates. So this first process is done on every node, the master and the worker nodes. So in the var lib kubelet config.yaml file, we will have to add this line for volume snapshot data source. And then just on the master node, we have to edit the kube API server.yaml file where we add the feature gates section here that is highlighted. Next, we will do the same on the kube controller manager.yaml file. So you can see that we edited this file already. And then finally, we will edit the kube scheduler.yaml file with the same content. So next we have to go to each node, including the master, and edit the kubelet kubeconfig args in this file. You can see that we did that already. The volume snapshot. And then after this, we have to go and restart the kubelet on each one of the nodes. For demo purposes, I'm just going to show it being done on the master, but we do have to do this on all the nodes. So once that is done, we have to edit the Docker service. So you can see what we have to add there at the bottom. The mount flags equal shared. And then again, you do have to do this on all the nodes. And then once we're done, we would again reload the service on all the nodes. So the next step that we will do is actually installing Helm 3 on the master node. So you have an option of either doing that or Helm 2 in the tiller package, but we're just going to do Helm 3 for this example. So I already have it installed, but here is the next section where we have to do the certificate validation for Unisphere REST API calls, basically giving us the ability to communicate between the CSI instance and the Unity server. So you can see the command that's being used. The IP address is the IP address of the Unisphere server and port 443. So once that is done, we have to do a base64 encryption of the cacert.pem file that we created in the first command. So here's the command to do that. We're going to take the output of that and redirect it to encrypted underscore ca underscore cert. The next thing we do is create a secret. So we're going to use a declarative method to do this. That way we don't have to worry about syntax issues. Confirm that the secret was created. If you don't have the namespace created, that is something that you would have to create before. So the next part is the configuration info for the driver itself. So you can see the values.yaml file that is included with the install package that you download. This is what will need to be edited with your custom configuration. So the instructions say to copy the file that comes with it into the folder that has the install script. So at the bottom you can see the custom configurations that I made. So the REST, the API gateway is again the IP address of the Unity server. The storage pool that is gotten from the Unisphere CLI or the UI. You can see for this one pool that I have what the ID is, pool_1. So that is put in there. The protocol is iSCSI. For the username and password, we do have to convert it to base 64. So here's a command on how to do the admin. You would have to do the same for the password as well. So you can see where that value comes from. So now that we're done with that, we can actually go and install the CSI driver using the install script. So the script will run, it'll ask for the password for all the nodes, the master and the worker nodes. It'll get the values from that YAML file that we edited. And you can see now that it's done, you can see the different pods that it creates. So down at the bottom, you can see the three pods that are created. Now we are installed. Next, we will show you how to test and validate this installation worked. Thank you for your time.